Hello there, and welcome to this loser bracket final. We've got Rubies, Brits. We've got, that's right, Ferrigy, the #1 seed. We've got his Wehrmacht. The map, yet again, is Faymanville. I was kind of scared that players wouldn't like this map, but they keep constantly selecting it now. And I've got Demeo, one of the best players, one of the best streamers we've got for Co3 today. How are you doing there, buddy?
I'm good. We continue the casting with another game of Coastals. Yay.
At least we've got the Royal Engineers. I mean, Ferrigy is doing the right thing, though. There's a lot of money up for grabs this event. There's
for sure.
$2,000 for the first place prize winner, and he is the favourite coming into it. So the fact that he got, oh my god, taken by surprise, taken by storm by Orange Pest in that upper bracket final earlier. And Tamer, you have some secret intel on some of the strats Orange Pest was using, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the patch has significantly changed the way Brits and DAC are played. I mean, last patch was clearly dominated by Ver and US for obvious reasons. But there were some significant changes to DAC and Brits, and it kind of alters... It's a complete different play style. It's not... it's just very different, and if you haven't had enough practice against it, you will get caught with your pants down. I mean, I was completely caught with my pants down just in ranked, and I wasn't even playing against, like, you know, some of the top, the best players in the world. I was playing against randoms, so...
You need to buy a belt, my friend, by the sounds of things. Triple Royal Engineers into infantry section, the exact same build Ruby did versus his former friend, then turned enemy, and now the guy he defeated, Hulk Smash, in the previous game today.
Yeah, so far, did a good job, you know, completely stopped, you know, the Coastals from being able to secure the left-hand side of the map. And the nice thing about Royal Engineers on this map is you can play them on the edge, and on this map, there's a lot of ammo on the outskirts of the map. It's not really in the middle. There's like 30 ammo up for grabs on the bottom and the top. That's going to be very hard to contest with a sapper just, you know, camping behind there or just stalling.
Yeah, that's why those light vehicles can be so powerful on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going for an MG42 now to follow. Ferrigy is going to build that on-paper textbook patch 1.4/1.5 Wehrmacht cookie cutter Coastals build order, isn't he, Demar? He's going to assemble. What Ruby has to do is stop that happening.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think this is an easier map for Brits compared to US. I feel like it's very hard to play against Coastals because of how open the map is. You know, Coastals, you know, if you just, you know, run into them, they can make sandbags instantly. Meanwhile, Brits, you know, infantry sections are really good. They actually win against Coastals at max range. So it's a good map for Brits, and obviously, you know, you got the Polston, which we're going to see momentarily. We're floating 400 manpower. I think it's just, I honestly, if I were to play in this tournament, I would rather play Brits than USA. 100%.
Stern Panther, the referee for this event, reminds us that these two players have already met. It was in the quarterfinals, and Ferrigy 2-0'd Ruby. But I would like to say that Ruby has had some kind of like a coming out party, and he identifies as a very good Company of Heroes 3 player. He smashed Elpern and Jesulin, and 2v2 Pioneer's about to go down. Can he focus them with the Lee Enfield rifles? No, he can't.
Oh, okay, wow.
Smell that? That's pheasant cooking, and it's got a Polston 20mm anti-air conversion cooking within it. So there we go. It's going to be a tasty 2-course meal.
Yeah, it's a very powerful unit. Again, Wehrmacht don't really have anything in the early game that can kind of contest with the Polston or even the Indian Mortar. On this map, it's got tremendous range. So yeah, I'm curious to see what Ferrigy does about this.
Yeah, he's back in that booty, straight at the, well, the sandbag wedge down here.
MG team nearly gets one-shotted by the mortar there.
Oh,
very low health.
Yeah, good spot. We're going to need healing up in base. Do we have it, Demar?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's good. There we go. Start healing.
Well, wait, the Brit has it. The Wehrmacht
oh,
doesn't.
Sorry. Yeah, the MG's are going to struggle there then. That's going to be a... Going to go for 30 cal first, so that's what we're prioritising for Ferrigy. He will not be deterred from his his build order, will he? He won't be deterred. You will not stop him.
Yeah, so right now this MG's gonna have to be very passive. If we look at the CP count for Fergie, he's almost at 2. He's clearly gonna go for DDL. If he does that though, you know, he's not really gonna have any handheld AT. Probably won't be able to use snare. So this Polston's gonna have free reign on the map.
Look at
There's
that
been
MG.
no mines planted either.
So low health. Where's the mortar at? Oh, it's facing the MG now. Watch this get wiped in one shot, possibly.
Yeah.
Here it comes. There's that
retreating.
big... Oh, he's retreating already because the Polston was going to have him.
Yeah.
Oh, it hit right where the MG was as well. The Polston spoilt the party there, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, you know, if Ruby didn't actually push into that, could have probably wiped this machine gun.
Wowza.
Yeah, just really good early game pressure. If I were Ruby, I'd actually crush the wire on the sandbag. So, they could actually use
Sorry
this.
to interrupt you there, Demare. We've had Fergie go for a fantastically interesting strategy. I have heard rumours that he's been practicing this in secret. It's a new ability called Designate Defensive
DDL, huh?
Line. No,
yeah.
no, Designate Defensive Line. He's put it here on the cutoff, and what this does, Demare, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, probably not. What this does is it means he can heal, repair, and buff all of his units within this circle. It costs 60 munitions, and it will stay here until it's decapped. Brand new strategy brought to you here by the Hungarian player Fergie. We're breaking new ground here today.
So that's what. Okay, so that's what the little health sign and the shield means.
Correct. You may have seen this in your games, but you may have not realized what you were seeing. That is possible, Demare. I do understand that.
I see icons. I see the icons pop up.
Yeah,
I
you
just don't
see
know
them
what they
now.
mean,
You see
though.
them. Good stuff.
I see them.
Polston's pushed straight in. We've got a possible decap on
Yeah,
this new
that's-
technology, and he's going for it.
Black gun's coming in though for the rescue. Yeah, he sees that. He knows he's got to back off.
A lot of people in chat thanking me for explaining. No problem. I've done
Yeah.
my research for this tournament. I'm just here to help.
Yeah, right now, if you look at the ammo difference between Fergie and Ruby, it's pretty significant. And again, that's the advantage of being able to really control the sides.
So Orange Pest senses in chat that Ruby could have been more aggressive. He could have sat down on his shots, to borrow a boxing term there, and he could have actually gone for the DDL decap, but he didn't.
I
What do you
don't
think?
know. There was a flat gun. There's a flat gun there. I would say the big mistake with Ruby right now is actually getting the boys AT rifle that early. I don't know. It's a little risky.
Infantry training unlocks for Ruby.
Yeah, Gurkha's out. That's good.
Bren's coming out on them next as well. He's timed the munitions quite well. He's
Yeah.
got a very tight economy at the moment, has the Chinese player Ruby.
Yeah. Right now, just curious to see if Fergie's got, actually, he's close to 100 fuel. He could get the verbal when unlocked. He's floating 400 manpower right now. He tends to do this a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's his big weakness. I've spoken to... Like, Fergie did something very humble, in my opinion. He asked a rank 400 player and tourney organizer and caster, what flaws do you think I have? And I just said, you float too much. I can't really see much more other than that. Is your economy and your macro just isn't quite refined and efficient enough. And he said he completely agrees. But it's a bad habit he can't iron out enough, Demare.
And he's getting another Jaeger. I don't agree with this. He's got the resources for a verbal right now. It's very bizarre.
Yeah, talking on macro, that's a bad macro decision by the sounds of Demare.
I mean, you've spotted the Gurkhas, right? It means they've just been summoned. Even if a Stuart comes out, the Stuart doesn't have the wiping potential of an M8. Humber isn't really going to do much in DDL, so I don't know. It's a bit of a misplay here, I would argue. But Fergie's a better player than me, so you know I can't really say much.
I mean, I can't say much about Ruby either. He's going for a preemptive 6-pounder, something I'm not a fan of. And I've been saying this for bloody years. I don't like the idea if you get the AT gun out before there's anything for it to counter. Just personally, I have a hunch that it's not efficient or optimal in any sense of the word. But I'll be ranting about this.
That is true, but you could make the argument that with the timing, like, again, Fergie should be going for a verbal win here, so it actually makes sense for Ruby to get the AT gun. I actually think this is okay, because we're getting close to 10 minutes.
I'm just grumbling. Right, boys AT are going to get pushed back to base. One of them got shot.
Oof. Polston. Oof. Dodges that shot.
Wow, yeah.
Action could go down here. Nope. Oh, now this is good. The Brents, they might actually decap this.
Ooh, the Shreks are going to try and shoot it out. They hit the house instead. Royal Engineers just about get away. Meanwhile, in the center, the Gurks with the Brens push in. We do have a verbal Wind building. And this is a hot game. It's got a lot of action.
DDL's, yeah, there we go. DDL's been decapped. That's big. That's literally another Shrek delayed.
60 munitions. We saw earlier today, Demer, I don't know if I was casting with you. My mind has turned into Company of Heroes soup. But we watched a double decap game. The DDL got decapped by Ruby.
Yeah.
No, Hulk Smash decapped Ruby's twice, yeah.
No.
Was I casting with you for that one?
Yes, you were.
Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. Yeah.
we were.
It's a lot of hard work doing all the, camera and talking. I have to take resources away from the rest of my brain in order to do this. My heartbeat drops to a really scary 12 beats per minute during these operations just because I need the extra power in my brain.
Okay, right now the verbal wins out. This AT gun. Oh, man.
Yeah, verbal Wind doing verbal Wind things. And the Paulson is going to be pushed out of there for a while. KD-wise, it's pretty even out there.
Pretty even, yeah. Somehow, though, Fergie's recaptured most of, the entire top has been recaptured. Bottom is about to be taken over because of this verbal and supporting. So this right now is kind of the danger zone of playing Indian Dock with Brits. You don't have anything that's really strong in the mid game that can really zone out the verbal and all-in. Unlike the Centaur and the Crusader AA. There's only one AT gun. If it gets caught out of position just once, and these verbals just dive, it's game over.
Coastals evade the Polston. I think I've got a quick moment here in order to change the UIs over, so forgive me, chat, a second. There we go. And we're back in the game. I have to do that because otherwise I show the game length on the UI. Yeah. So that's why I have to transition. And I transition so I can get more screen space when the icons get heavy, guys. So now we can see more game. And I'll cycle between the players, just explaining for people that think I am mad. Trust me, there is method to the madness. Tightrope did send me a little blocker, by the way, but I have to put it on a hotkey, and it's just one more thing to do. I didn't have time to figure that out today, but maybe for tomorrow. Right then. And hopefully Relic are working on Replay UI version 2. I can't wait for that. Just need it at the bottom like Code 2 did, basically. If you're wondering what needs to change. Right then. Demer. Who do we think's actually winning this game right now? Who do you fancy?
I'm kind of fancying Fergie just because I feel like his army's significantly bigger. And also, you know, he can just get like 2 martyrs and kind of counter whatever vehicle Ruby's gonna get. We'll have to see. If he's going for Matilda, I don't know if it's gonna do much. I really don't. Well, we'll have to see. Because I feel like Fergie is really just taking back the map. It's got 40 ammo per minute. The DDL's back up. Second Shrek will come out in like a minute, or it can come out right now. It's, I don't know. We'll have to see. Fergie is very defensive. Once he takes a piece of territory, he usually locks it down pretty hard.
Take and hold. He's like a Roman legion, isn't he? He just pushes in with those shields. Yeah. He takes, he holds, and there's nothing you can do about it. He's so well-oiled and well-practiced.
Ruby's floating 800 manpower. What? At least put an OP on your fuel. Do something.
Yeah, there you go. There's a Matilda and a foot guard straight after. But that is bad. That's really bad. You do not do that in top-level play.
There's one thing I've come to realize. If you're playing against Ver, honestly, I feel like you can never go wrong with putting an OP on this field point. This area of the map is just never contested.
Oh, the +10 at the top.
Yeah. Yeah. Every tournament game I've seen, it's never being contested once. So if you're ever floating,
Dude,
OP
that's
this point.
so true. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we play allies in north and axis are south. But
It's
like,
just realistically, Ver doesn't really. You're never really in a position to harass this point as Ver.
yeah, I think the tree formation here is maybe too big.
I don't know.
Because you can get to the south fuel much easier. There's not a big tree formation in the way.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
But we did design it so like there's a tree that that you're not looked at from the base when you're decapping it. But I completely get what you mean, and I think it's the tree formation next to it that stops that. Sorry for getting into too much info. An imperfection,
No,
we
it's all
found one.
good.
There we go. Okay.
Oh good.
Back to the drawing board, Cape, and delete the map. Delete the maps to start again.
Interesting. Fergie went for a second verbal wins. Oof.
Ooh, that Royal
Matilda.
Engineer's gonna have a tough time.
Yeah. Not chasing it though. Oh, never mind. Gets away.
Yep.
Matilda's gonna push the middle. Do we have a follow-up here? Airburst on the flak gun. It's really good.
Yeah, pushing that away, and then nice soft retreat before the hard retreat there from Ferrage. He wants to evade. Oh, he rooks straight into an airburst, but he keeps all 7 models alive. And gets away from them. Matilda's like ferocious inner range.
The
Marders.
second unit that Ruby needs right now is actually a second foot guard.
You think?
Yeah, if you look at the ammo income that Fergie has, the Verbal Wind will counter foot guards as long as you have the ammo for the Vet 1 suppressive ability.
Oh.
And if he's only sitting on 30 ammo, so that means he won't be able to spam it all the time. And 2 foot guards can just walk up to Verbal Winds.
Ooh, what a follow-up there!
Nice
Matilda, 6-pounder
Nice.
combo, takes down one of the Marders, and then Matilda's got a full bill of health. The foot guards are also pushing in. The mortars firing to Mare. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was really surprised by a second Verbal Wind from Fergie. I really felt like that should have been a Martyr, because his anti-infantry he's got really good units to fight off infantry. He's got the flak gun, but DDL's neutralized.
Oh, DDL neutralization. Number 4 of the tournament. Number 4 this day.
True. That's true, actually. Yeah, oh, this is not looking good right now.
Gurkha's looking low. Verbalvin could
Yeah.
follow here. This could be a nice
Black
bit
Gun
of
could go down.
retribution.
Is he gonna kill the... No, he's not killing the weapon. Oh, the Verbal Winds are going into base.
Yeah, that's the one I was tracking. Yep. He can't kill the weapon either. Verbalvind has to back up now. Matilda's 6-pounder combo. If it's not the end, the beginning of the end, it's only the end of the beginning.
And there you go, that's another DDL that's he's gonna have to plop down.
That's 180 munitions spent on circles.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, honestly, at this point, the fact that the Martyr got picked off, I mean, heck, man, you know what? Just go for the Grant at this point. Screw the second guard.
We just love the Grant this tournament, don't we? It's the talisman of the mascot.
It's super strong. That thing deletes infantry. It's got a lot of health.
Can I tell you? I hope I'm not breaking NDA too much. To do that casting with tightrope for the maps, I got a little bit of a glint, like a look. Oh, we got some orange smoke. Which one's that?
Airburst on the flak gun.
Ooh, painful.
And I think we're gonna see another decap.
Oh.
If he just advances his Matilda and pops the smoke in front of the flak gun.
You gotta
we
love
go.
to see it, bro. This is epic. That's
Yeah.
240 munitions wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
said, man,
cap
this
it,
is,
cap it, let's go. Come on, Matilda, kill him. I got it. He
Yeah.
got the leading man before he could get to the circle. That's amazing. I love it. I hate that circle so much. Sorry, guys, for being biased, but I do. Oh, look at that foot guard's grenade through the trees. Why are the trees moving? Oh, what's the Verbalvin doing?
And the KD is massively in Ruby's favor, by the way. He's got 76 kills.
What? And how many?
Yeah. Fergie's only got 52. On top of that, Ruby's got the cheaper reinforcements. So he's massively ahead right now. GG,
Wow.
there we go.
And there is that KD we were talking about. Holy schnitzel. Let's have a look at the points held there. As you can see, for a fleeting moment, Fergie had a few more, but that was all Ruby. Wow.
Like I said, I'll say it again earlier. Like Brits and Dak, they're very strong this patch.
Woohoo! That was good. That was very, very good. It wasn't finished, but we're not done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Wasn't finished, but we're not done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Hello there and welcome back. Your eyes do not deceive you. Ruby, the underdog surprise package of the tournament, who came through all those 2v2 games, then departed and dispatched with his own 2v2 ally, is currently beating the #1 seed, Fergie, in the loser bracket final. It's 1-0. It's a best of 3. The winner of this best of 3 goes forward to face Orange Pest for a guaranteed $900 and a maximum of $2,000 tomorrow in the best of 5 grand final. Wowza, Demare. That's a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, Dak, yeah, it's back, baby. This faction for the longest of time was kind of, the F tier, but I think it's clearly proving to be somewhat competent even in tournament settings. We saw it
Return
earlier
of
with
the
Orange
Dak.
Fest. We might see it again here with Ruby. We'll have to see. But
Yeah. To quote that weird 90s song, it's the return of the Dak. I know you want me back. Well,
yeah,
absolutely it is. 2 Kratschitsen for Ruby and double Panzer Pioneer opening.
very interesting. Ruby abandons his capture on the +10, goes immediately to arrest the engineers building cover.
Goes
You
into
saw that obviously from the bike when it's stationary, gets the extra line of sight.
Yep. We've got an interesting tussle here, but this bike has been
Yeah.
caught out. It ruins the plant pots, gets beyond the shrubbery, but dies, and
Oh.
Korea's out of control. The Jeep gets an early pickup for Ferrigy there. That's very, very encouraging for the Hungarian, who clearly
Yeah.
is lacking in confidence right now, Demer.
Yeah, that's very big right now. That's actually a big pickup. Fergie must be happy right now.
Finally.
Yeah.
He's been looking for his luck, and he's finally found some.
Yeah. Oh, it's a massive loss in the early game.
Jeep's got auto repair, don't forget, so he'll be back
Yeah.
soon enough. Okay, we've got the Panzerjägers building for Ruby.
Wow, that is okay. Wow, okay, that's very, very interesting. He must really hate this Jeep right
Yeah,
now.
I'm thinking this is gonna see a crap ton of map pressure to riflemen, of which there will
Yeah.
be 2, and he may not even get the Jeep. Oh dear, oh dear.
But hey, you know what? Fergie's not gonna expect this. I mean, this is gonna be funny.
I see. So shooting yourself in the foot is the last thing your opponent will expect. Look, but no, maybe he won't do that. Maybe he will find the Jeep. He's in
Oh, no,
cloak
he's gonna
mode. He's
reveal
been
himself.
uncovered, however, now. And he's up against a rifle, an engineer.
Oh, this is very sloppy. Now he's revealed it. Now the Jeep is
Yeah.
that was very sloppy. He didn't even try to ninja stealth it. Just ran across the cutoff and automatically revealed himself.
I think these games...
Bit of a shame.
I'm trying to figure out what time this was played in China. I think these replays are... spoiler alert, it's not live, guys. They're a couple of hours old, so I think it's around maybe 10 or 11 o'clock in China when he played. They've each played a series each, then they each had a long break, so we can't blame anything here on tiredness from Ruby's perspective. So don't worry about that, guys. We've taken very good care of the players' stamina this event.
Yeah, losing the bike, it hurts, but listen, he still has, 2 fuel points. He's still good. The main strength of this DAC build is that you don't really need a lot of fuel or ammo to make it work. You just need manpower, right? It's Asprens and Panzerjägers. So,
Yeah, Fastgrens and Panzerjägers sounds like an autobiography for Orange Pest or something. So yeah, it's Armoured Battle Group versus Armoured Support.
yeah. There's our first Askren running into 2 rifles. The rifles are going to backpedal here. Good smoke.
Yeah,
That's good.
nice use of smoke. Allows him to backpedal really successfully. But look at this from Ferrigy's scouts. Taking the cutoff to
taking the
nowhere,
cutoff.
but it's still, putting a lot of pressure in general down on Ruby. Right, we're 57 seconds away from the first 250 chariot. And look at that. Designated the rifles and the assault grants pushed in, but nice retreat from Ferrigy, as always. Getting out there without losing many models. What's the KD currently, Demer?
It is 3 and 7, 3 for Ferrigy. So actually, Ruby's still ahead in the KD. Yeah, I'm probably gonna attribute that to the bike because it's bet 1. So it's the marked target is pretty painful to deal with.
There's the captain and his tent. If you ever wondered what was inside the tent, Relic doesn't let us pan down that far. Sorry, guys. Not much. Not much is the answer. There we go. Please, Relic, release full pan down. I want to get down to like a hedgehog level, if possible. It'll really help my casting of the contents of people's tents.
If you really want to see the inside of that tent, you can go in cheat mod, put it on top of a hill, and pan the camera inside.
Oh, there we go. Demare with the big brain plays.
Yeah.
We're going to put the tent on a hill. Oh.
If you really want to see the interior.
Why have we never had a map where both bases are on a mountain? Think about it.
Good question.
I want to make a map where both bases are a castle. It's called Sicilian Castles. It's a rework of Amelie from Amelie Fields from Code 2. And
maps I remember in Code 2 that castles were Eindhoven, and there's that 4v4 map.
there was
where you
never
can
a
block
map
off.
where you both start in a castle. Imagine that, the castle
Yeah.
walls instead of bushes. Why has nobody done that before? I don't have enough time to do it, but that's my idea, guys. You can take it. Go do my idea. It's great. It's a great idea.
Oh
Right.
man, this 8-rad. Whoa.
Yeah.
Do we have a good bait here with double Panzerjägers? Can we at least cloak them?
Nah, not really. We have a blob. Is that
Yeah.
what you were after? It's not really bait. That's like where you go fishing and just throw the worms into the water, hoping for the best. Here they come.
Yeah, mate, those actually gonna get creeped up on. Here we go.
Daniel D with the commentary in chat says you can't bait Fergie because he won't all-in you ever. He is the kind of guy that, you know, people make a pass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no way. Not with these new Panzerjägers. You actually can't afford to take these kind of risks anymore.
No. People do fear them, and they have every right to because, of course, they have cloak, and they have the aim down sight time of a sniper from Modern Warfare 2.
Warfare 2, yeah.
Mum, get the camera.
Yeah. Also, one of them's about to hit Vet 1, which will give them the snare, so...
Somebody asks in chat, why is a bit of luck added to the game? I can explain that. It's basically to make it less precise and make everything less predetermined. So if the players don't fully know the outcome of every single little bit of the game, there's an element of risk and reward involved in the decision making. So they have to establish, are they willing to risk a situation? Therefore, it makes it like poker. Every engagement is like small-scale poker. It's not like StarCraft, where you can kind of, if you sit down, calculate exactly what is going to happen at any moment in the game. So it makes it less precise, but still skill and strategy and tactics reign supreme. It actually slows the game down just enough to make it more about strategy in the long run. So we've had tournaments for years upon years. The best players always rise to the top, and to be honest, a lot of the time dominate. So it's a tried and tested, and we like it. We prefer it this way. RNG is here to stay. There you go. I like to explain that now and again, because when you first come into Company Heroes, you wonder what the bloody hell, why it was so random. But it's definitely a very good mechanic. No problem, X-Space Peace Mountain, sorry. Right then. Gonna get third Panzerjäger. We do have our 8-rad marauding. What do we have for Ferrage's army? He's got his Greyhound. I think he's waiting to get a Chaffee out, perhaps?
Yeah, Farragen right now, I think he doesn't really have much to fear. The problem with Ruby is that he's just sending in his Panzerjägers mindlessly. He's not even trying to stop any of these light vehicles. He's just running them in. And, you know, Farrage's a good player. He's just going to kite them and just bleed these guys. You should at least be bunching them up. Stalking, like, you know, if you look at these big hedgerows, this is yellow cover, which guarantees you permanent stealth at all times.
Yeah.
And doesn't seem to be even trying.
Look at this nice soft retreat from Ferrage. He backs up, allowing the Jeep and the M8 to save the situation. But, wow, yeah, the Assault Guns still are able to get a lot of DPS off and ultimately force the captain away. The 8-Rad certainly helped in that endeavor as well.
I like how the bike and rifles down south just walked past each other. Oh, bars. Bike's gonna go down, I think, if we don't react quick enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty big loss.
Tell I'm tired. I was actually
vision.
looking at what we were talking about, but I was not sure. I still moved the camera anyway. Wow, it's been a lot of games today, guys. It's our third series. This is the big one today, where everything gets decided. We decide our grand finalists. We have Orange Pest waiting for the winner of this series. We currently have Ruby. Oh, about to get a wipe here on the Rifleman.
Yeah, those crack rads, you know, they're not messing around. That's a good pickup. They're good, really good. There is a mine on the +10 ammo point down south. The bike just ran right past it. 8 red might hit this. No.
Wow. What's Fergie looking at now? He's at 43 pop cap. Ruby's at 56. Fergie has a good victory point control, so I don't think he's out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
No, he's actually going to replace the casualty right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking too bad. But yeah, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by the players playing the game, Ruby has one hand on that grand final, $900 guarantee of second place versus Orange Pest tomorrow, and that is a big shock for the co-viewing public.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I had my money on Hulk Smash in that 1v1 game.
Panzerjäger Swarm coming in. I don't think they've been spotted quite yet.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, dude, if he can cloak these guys, you know, 3 of these guys can basically instantly obliterate an M8. But he's just not. He really needs to cloak them. Really
There we go. The reason they hadn't been spotted yet is because the Commander Jeep wasn't quite in range. Be aware, guys, that the Jeep has gone for the second Veterancy option, which we didn't used to see that much of. It's no longer Raid for capping. It's Command Jeep for commanding.
Command Jeep.
Oh, no, it's not the secondary option, is it? It's like the, side option, my bad.
Weapon drop.
Yeah, side. The weapon drop we never see, that's true.
Yeah, we never see it.
Never see that. But it's just literally an upgrade these days, isn't it? The Command Jeep.
Yeah.
So
this is why earlier not creeping up that first Panzerjäger, you know, it's pretty much guaranteed to kill that Jeep. Now that Jeep's been upgraded to Scout Commander, so you know, basically these stealth Jaegers are always going to get detected.
Nice, by the way, from Ruby here. He's not going through the most used entrance there to avoid any possible mines from the American. Fergie.
The battle is in our favor.
Double 8 rad. Sexane of armored core action.
Ruby floating, 400 manpower. Panzer 3.
Yeah, he was
Panzer
floating.
3.
There it is.
Yeah, he was.
There it is. That's the Flammenpanzer variant sneaking its way through 2 turrets there. Quite cute. Oh, mine hits for the 8 rad, but he's well protected. He's going to be absolutely fine. In fact, he'll repair super quick time. What do you think about these Flammenpanzer 3s, Demer? Do you like them?
I'm not a big fan of them. Against Brits, maybe, but against US, I just prefer going Stug Ds. Tractor. I feel the Flame Panzer 3 is a bit of a gamble. I'm not a big fan of it.
You just want to live that Stug life?
Yeah, the Stug is amazing. I never thought the Stug D would ever be viable against US in Co3, but it actually is now.
Look at this push in from Ruby. He's living his best DAC life at the moment, living out that power fantasy. He's about to get another rifle wipe. Oh, the Greyhound could do nothing. The M1 could do nothing. Maybe they could take an 8 red out on retreat. No, Ruby's going in with the Flammenpanzer 3. He wants blood.
Fergie panics. He's queued up 2 Chaffies immediately. You know, so what happens? You're floating resources. Oh, no.
Maybe he can get some vengeance, but here come the Panzerjäger Swarm.
Yeah.
Oh, he's attack grounding through the smoke, but the Panzerjägers can attack ground as well, and they're shielding completely. Nothing can get through. You shall not pass.
AT gun goes down. That's a really good pick, honestly. Well done. Damn. Really well done. Yeah, Fergie right now, he just panicked and instantly queued up 2 Chaffee's, you know, he's gonna have to be very careful. It kind of reminds me of the Orange Pest game. Uh-oh.
Captain Mortar in a decent position
Yeah.
there. Here come the Chaffies. Here comes Ferrigy. He wants vengeance for his fallen army, his fallen comrades in arms. There's the Flammenpanzer down. Mortar's still firing. Hits one of the 8-Rads leading. Surely he can pick that off now. Come on, Ferrigy. Finish the job. Oh, no, the Panzerjägers. He's scared. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Oh, Assault Gren's on the AT gun in the middle of the road.
250 hits a mine. Looks like the ground's there to protect them. People are calling for GG in chat. I think we're a long way off that. 61 cap versus 65. Both guys have a good fighting force. Anything can happen.
It's not over. I mean, you know, Fergie overcommits it to an all-in and loses his Chaffies to Panzerjägers.
Wow. Fergie has the map back. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. I mean, I think Ruby just misplayed when that Captain Mortar started firing. He went forward. I think it was a misclick. It must have been a misclick.
He saw it because his Panzerjägers were going to move forward, but then he backpedaled. But then I think the 8-Rad, you know, I don't know what happened there, but the 8-Rad took a lot of damage.
Do the Chinese still have to play on VPNs in order to get Steam to work?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they might do.
Repairs completed.
Maybe his VPN expired.
We have 200 points remaining.
And he couldn't, it couldn't click in time and ended up walking straight into the Captain's Mortar.
But again, that's one reason I don't like going Flame P3 against US. You know, if it gets caught out of position, it can go down pretty quickly. It's very expensive too in terms of manpower. 400 is quite a lot. You know, that's like the cost of the passive repair, the advanced repair kit. So
Apparently they can use Steam again. I thought they couldn't for a while, but fair enough, they can. Okay, 8-Rads on the march. Ruby's
Massive blob.
getting another Panzerjäger for his blob. Wowzer. Meanwhile, yep, there's the Chaffies, there's the M1. We've got the Commander Jeep, the Captain, the rifles. Getting forced away for now.
Ruby has no upgrades apart from smoke at the moment. He doesn't even have tier 2.5 unlocked.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why that Flame Panzer 3 could have been another vehicle upgrade.
Look at these Panzerjägers. Ruby, by the way, if you're watching this and thinking he's like a no-brain spammer, we watched him play incredibly well in the 2v2 side of this tournament. In fact, he was the surprise player of the event, and some of the plays and some of the methodology of play he pulled off in terms of synergizing with his teammate Hulk Smash was absolutely fantastic. He was gave a real good account of himself. Panzerjäger
I think the
spam,
big difference...
not so much.
Yeah, I think the big difference between this and Orange Pest is... Orange Pest went for a Stug D, which assists with the anti-infantry. It can threaten the AT guns, and his Stug D was capping the middle VP, which made it very hard to contend with because of the house blocking the middle.
So,
You know,
yeah.
you could lob shell that, so...
You're wondering if the Panzerboosters were this big and were fired from the shoulder? That's right, the Germans had horrendous lower back issues in the Second World War.
Yeah.
Oh, nice volley there on the
Yeah.
Greyhound, forcing it away. 8-Rads watch on, Assault Grens push in. But Ferrigy's got a bit of a turkey hunt here. He just kind of withdraws
Yeah.
and keeps firing.
Well, you know what's funny though? Fergie only has 33 kills.
What?
Ruby's got 52 now.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
actually ahead.
And look at that. One of the 8-Rads was hit repeatedly by the M1. One more shot in it. Nope. Yes, there is! It actually gets the one he didn't expect to get originally. 8-Rad down. Panzerjäger's forced away. And the VPs have been ticking all the while.
Yeah.
Hunter infantry have orders to salvage all they can from vehicles.
Got another Flame Panzer 3. The big problem with Ruby's army right now is he has no answer to an Easy 8. This is the big risk about going all in on Panzerjägers. If an Easy 8 rolls out, you're kind of done. I mean, Easy 8 gets HE rounds.
Oh.
You're gonna bleed way too much.
I mean, what Ruby really just has going for him is an excellent skin. Look at the base sector.
Yeah.
You too can buy this skin for a low, low price of $9.99.
And he's got the black SS cap panzer piles.
We don't say SS on this stream. It's a relic stream. They are definitely not SS Panzer Pios, Super Pios.
It's Super Sunshine, Super Sunshine.
Super Sunshine Pios.
Super Sunshine.
Super Sunshine Pios. Building sandbags and not killing civilians today. Here we go. We got the Shaffies pushing in and the M1 as well. And, oh, we've got a squad wipe there. Somebody was assassinated on that tree.
Yeah, that was actually really quick.
75 points remain, though. Ruby needs to cap. We've got the Assault Grens doing what they can. 73 remain. Oh, wow. He does force him away. Panzerjäger Blob to the rescue.
This Panzerjäger Blob just moving in right here.
Look at them swaggering with those giant guns.
Yeah. See the difference when you get the drop there? There you go.
Oh.
That's dead. That's all he had to do. Oh.
All he had to do was shoot him with his giant guns.
Yeah. Get the drop, get the damage, the extra bonus damage, and pretty much guaranteed a second volley. What?
What are you laughing at, man? Verbalize, come on.
He was attacking ground through the hedges, you know, hoping to catch, you know, the random Jeep scouting. That's actually funny.
Oh, I see that now. Oh, wow. Here we go. We've got Shaffies amassing. Let's try and take out the 8-Rad, but the 8-Rad's no longer home. Meanwhile, is that a martyr building for Ruby? Yes, it is.
Yeah, this late in the game, you know, you have to account for the possibility of an easy 8.
Yeah.
So I think this is fine.
The martyr will be here soon. Ferrigy's getting close to 7 CPs. He's at 4 3/4 right now. And the Jeep's about to die! He went too far forward and... Oh, Panzerjäger.
There we go. That's good. That's good.
Oh, there's the Shaffies. They're going to have some fun. Panzerjäger Blob's not close enough, but Ferrigy's too fearful of it. Even when it's not there, he still has to care.
Ferrigy's getting a bulldozer.
What?
Interesting.
Do you know what Ferrigy should do? Probably... He's got double AT gun. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, there we go. Get the bars with the double bars on all the rifles. That should help. It's not a bad build order.
Chad has asked if Ruby has LMGs on his Panzerjägers. No. You don't get LMGs, you save up your ammo for skill planes. And he's got 360 ammo, so... yeah.
Oh gosh, I really want to sneak at the replay length, but I can't because chat would see as well. I want to know. I want to know if Ruby is going to shock the world here. He's only got 71 victory points left. He's up against Ferrigy, same pretty on... What have you seen?
He did not go skill planes. He went Stuka dive bomb.
Oh,
interesting.
My god. If a Stuka dive bomb takes Ferrigy out of the tournament, I make no apology for the incoming volume of my commentary work. Right. Vet 2 AT gun is getting Panzerjäger to death somehow.
Yeah, these Chaffies are kind of on the flank of the Martyr, but the Panzerjägers are right nearby.
It's a 50-kilogram bomb, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
It's not actually that heavy. Ooh, Chaffee's pushing in. Yeah, it's definitely going to go down. Won't even get a shot off at this rate. Yes, it does. Just about. Here come the Panzerjäger Blob. Get out of there. Hit and run, Ferrigy. Hit and run, son. Bulldozer can't stop the Blob in time. Can he? Oh, yes, he can. He should now get on the retreat path of it, in my opinion. Oh, here he goes. This could be good. Oh, come on, Ferrigy.
Oh, Stuka dive bomb on the AT gun.
50 kilograms of death and destruction takes out the AT gun. But Ferrigy's still going strong. He's
gonna kill it.
Yep. Bulldozer needs to do something. It kind of shows his ass. There we go. Please take me, not the AT gun. I'm so sexy and Sherman-like. Oh, that's a good bulldoze. Good HE shell rod. Alright, come on, rifles. You've got to defeat the Blob, and they do. They do, but here we go. We've got Fresh Assault Gren's going to contest the central victory point. By the way, we have forces in the north that are just waiting for Fergie. He can pull them in easily.
AFK engineers as well.
Yeah. Kind of mainlining for the main battles in the center. He's got such a high victory point haul. He looks likely to equalize here, Domain. Looks likely to, but a bit of DAC magic could happen from Ruby. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. We do have 2 mines near the top VP. Yeah.
There you go. Oh, and the engineers are back active. They had a 10-minute vacation.
Oh, Fergie baiting the A-Rad here with the rifle. That's going to go down to the double chaffies.
Oh,
Yeah.
great shout to May. Yeah, really well played by Fergie there. You can bait Ruby, it seems.
Commandant, the enemy holds all victory points. Anything for us?
50 VPs and dropping 1 VP per second until any of these victory points are taken. And he's got a rifle there. We've got 44 seconds of play remaining.
Or Panzerjägers, what is this?
Oh, versus double bulldozers.
Yeah, these bulldozers are going to have a field day. Oh, we have another Stuka dive bomb is ready.
What's he gonna do with
On
it?
the AT gun.
Oh, let's go for a sexy Michael Bay hand down. Oh, he's dead now.
D crew.
Yep, victory point wise though, there's 2 caps, 1 in the north. Well, they're all capped actually. He's not been able to cap in the center. Come on, Ruby. There we go. We're heading to a deciding ace game, everybody. Don't go anywhere. It wasn't finished, but we're not done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Yeah, live mics again, by the way. Live mics.
All right.
And, yeah, we're not going to roll this stinger because we're all probably sick of listening to that. But we are going to give a big countdown in chat. So, come on, chat. Help us get there to the last game of today. The last game of today. He's very tired, by the way. I need some of your energy. So if you've got any energy in chat, I need it. So send it over my way. If you could please send your energy, because we've got one last game to go. We've got Demare with me today. Thank you, Demare. Here we go. We've got Profound Pupil, Cheeto 420, Daniel D with the egg. Give, please, to the egg. Got Zilligath. We've got Nugara D, Old School Snoop, Gunnison, Sun and Moon, Rogzilla. Thank you for the energy, Rogzilla. Speed Tech. Power Up emoji. Gladian, he's been here all day. I'm glad you've been loving it. Stone Panther's been here all weekend. Thank you, Stone Panther. And I think that's enough energy. Oh, look at those eggs from Daniel. I feel energized. That's awesome. Right, Demare.
Yes, sir.
I'm at 5 seconds. I am counting down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's right. It's time for some Company of Heroes 3 again. We've got Ferrogy as the United States Forces. We've got his opponent, the surprise package of the event. It's Ruby as the Wehrmacht. And it's a map I thought I would never be so excited to see. After a full day of Fatemanville, where all the players chose one map over and over again, we finally have a little bit of the best map in Co3, Road to Tunis. Demare, let's go.
Yeah, Tunis. Feels good to see this map. Originally, it was a very hated map because of the middle garrison, but I think we've kind of gotten used to that now.
Yeah, just flamethrower.
We've accepted.
It's a difficult one to flank.
Yeah.
It could do a little bit more LOS, maybe a couple of more high walls around it. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's fine. And we were so wrong with most of our takes about not elevation, because I think Relic admit that elevation was a bit OP, and they've kind of nerfed it themselves, removed it from all the maps. But garrisons, because the flamethrowers are on every faction, and they're really powerful. They've
that's true.
Never been nerfed either.
That's true. Yeah, I was also in the new mortars too. Like the mortars now are. Oof.
True. Good points. That's one of the biggest problems with Co2 we had, is we just didn't have enough garrison clearing tools, and they were asymmetric across the 5 factions.
Yeah. OKW with. I think at launch they didn't have incendiary grenades.
They did not. They were an addition in the first year of their release. That's right.
Yeah, I remember that.
OKW, wow. I think them together with Co1 Brit, something about truck-based factions, just not good.
Yeah.
But
they left the flamers behind. They didn't pack them in the trucks, unfortunately.
Yeah, loads of Co2 stands are going to come out and say, oh no, OKW are great. Not at launch. Not in 2014-15. Trust me. Just trust me. I was there during the alpha for OKW, the alpha to create OKW. And the ideas I saw and the gameplay I experienced, I cannot talk about, and I don't want to.
It's quite something at the time.
It was indeed. Trucks could crush as well. The SWS, when they first came out, they could crush. Anyway, back to this game. It's a very important game. We've got Ruby, we've got Coastals. I've been trying to ignore it because I'm sick of Coastals, but let's leave my opinions at the door.
Good luck playing Ver at the top level without Coastals. It's pretty brutal.
Breakthrough can work, can't it? A little bit?
On this map,
no, maybe not.
It's a little risky. Problem with Breakthrough is it doesn't scale well. If you had the option to buy an additional 3 MP40s for another 50 ammo to have 6 MP40s on your grins,
that'd be so good, bro. That'd be awesome.
That could help. Problem is the grins don't scale, unfortunately. So.
Oh, that scout literally fell down the hatch after he died there. That wasn't very good. Oh no, they're falling through the floor. Okay. Wonder if their bodies are inside. I can't see. It's fine. Anyway, back to casting A. Do not get distracted. We've got a flamethrower engineer flank from Ferrogy, forcing off the Coastal, pushing him out of there. He takes the high
It's
ground.
very, yeah, this is, like I said earlier before we started streaming this, I'm very surprised to see an early engineer from Ferigi. This has to be a response to the fact that he knows his opponent's going to go coastal.
Yeah,
It's
I
very
guess
hard
so.
to play anything else's verse, so I think it's going to end up working out pretty decently well. This is kind of a passive play, though, from US. Usually, USA can kind of bully, or not really bully, but you can kind of harass the top field. We haven't really seen that. It seems like Ferigi's mainly focused on securing the garrisons. If I had to take a guess, he's probably doing this in order to set up early mortar pits and make sure they don't get pushed off quickly.
Yeah, I like
That's
the
what my
call.
intuition is telling me.
But only Ferigi would play in this way, Demare. Only Ferigi would see USF in this way, where he's just using the aggressive faction to set up mortar pits. If that is indeed what is going to happen. But I have a hunch you may be right. I've seen a lot of mortar pits this patch and the last patch, actually.
This is my gut feeling. We'll see.
Yep, we've got the MG42 for Ruby. It's very traditional coastal build at the moment. And just all eyes. Let me just... What have you seen?
The Flamer doing a lot of damage to that rifle. He's got like 10% health with 4 mobs. He's got to hightail it out of there.
2-2-1 in the build for Ruby at the moment. But let me remind you guys of the stakes. The winner of this series goes forward to the grand final to face Orange Pest tomorrow for a guaranteed purse of $900 US and a maximum of $2,000. So they've been fighting so hard for this last weekend and this weekend, and they definitely want to win this game of Company of Heroes 3. So let's up the ante, let's up the hype, and let's remember what's at stake, because these players are playing their hearts out for us.
Oh, this is very greedy here to be A-moving the MG like this. Green cover here is going to force that machine gun back.
Seems he's going to be fine. He's got the Pioneer to defend. He's got the Coastals coming as well. He's waiting for that designate defensive line. He needs 2 CPs for that. The Scout Car's going to start getting some good DPS for him on this Engineer.
Yeah. That's really good. We don't have grenades from Ferigi, and I think he's going to bluff that he has it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Nah, I think he should have gone for that, should Ruby.
Yeah, I would have personally driven forward just to get information, just to get info. There's no follow-up here.
Atlantis asking chat, is Commander Terminator on for this series? No, but it is on for tomorrow's best of 5-600 VP Mega Battle. The reason we didn't have Commander Terminator for the best of 3s is because there's a lot of stuff going on in this event, a lot of stuff to remember, a lot of double bracket, team game shenanigans, so I just wanted to simplify where I could.
Ooh, DDL's on the fuel.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
That may be a mistake.
Yeah, you put it on the cutoff, don't you?
Yeah. Ray actually puts it on the +5 ammo right below the building in the middle. That is actually really strong, because what that does, if you set DDL there, you can actually continuously threaten the American player's cutoff.
Wait.
All the resources.
Can you heal in the garrison?
Yeah. You heal in the garrison, you get the damage reduction. Putting the DDL on the +5 is actually the best position on this map.
So you turn
just because.
Yeah. You turn that Casbar into a flak turn. You know, a flak turn in
Yeah.
Berlin.
Oh, it's, yeah.
That's hilarious,
strong.
bro. I love it. Let's go.
The problem with this DDL placement is that you're not really in a position to defend the top or the bottom VP. So your army's going to be too concentrated in the middle, and it kind of makes you prone to being harassed.
Well, it just means your cutoff can be taken. That's the problem with it. It's not a dominant in-your-face DDL like Demare was just describing. It's not protecting this cutoff. Let's wait to see how that works out. We do have our mortar pit out from Ferigi, so Demare's prediction has come to bear fruit.
These things are notoriously annoying to deal with. The moment they hit Vet 1 and Vet 2.
Oh, yeah. That range is ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely annoying.
Rifleman pushing north from Ferigi. He's gone for a 3-rifle build into, of course, Captain M1AT gun. Just to counter the 2-2-1.
Yeah, that's he also hasn't selected a battle group yet, which is kind of interesting. Usually on this map, let's say if you lock in, you know, armor or airborne very early, it can really help you solidify your early game lead.
You know what playing without a battle group can do, though, Demer? It makes you play with the fundamentals better sometimes.
Yeah.
It, like,
Yeah, for
concentrates your mind on doing the simple stuff right. I sometimes do that. I know I'm a trash player, but I sometimes do that when I'm tired. It just allows me to concentrate. Just play good company heroes here. Don't overcomplicate things. And maybe that's a little bit of what Feraji's method is here. He knows he's a great player. He knows he's technically better than Ruby, mechanically speaking, for certain. So,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
you know, maybe he's just testing himself now. He's saying, let's get back to basics. Let's just win this. Let's just win.
I'm guessing what will happen is if he's in the, you know, the heat of the moment, if he's kind of behind, he might go armor. If he's ahead, if he's stable, I reckon he's going to go airborne and go for the carpet bomb. That's what I'm going to predict here.
He's come up against an MG in the south. He neutralizes the VP. He's behind heavy cover, but he doesn't want to sustain any more HP damage. In the north, he's still up against that 2-2-1. The M1 has not been able to find a single shot yet.
Yeah, that's these walls near the garrison in the middle, you know. I actually try not to crush them when I play Axis because usually allies always have AT guns. It's in my best interest to keep them open.
Yeah, you can flat 30, attack the mortar pit. The boss are trying to defend. There's two of them, but that's already down to 50% health now. Flak's been pushed away by the mortar itself.
Yeah.
Jaeger continues to fire.
Oh, the Jaeger missed. Oh my god.
Herr Verbally Vindy is coming out for Ruby. And we have a Chaffee. Oh, that's good timing from Feraji. That's nice. He's got a really comprehensively steady build order here, really. When you see that the Verbal Vin's coming out, it's not going to have really any window of opportunity to pressure.
Yeah, considering that we also have bars, we've got a mortar pit, it's got vet ones, it's got air burst. I don't really think we need to go M8 because the M8 kind of gets zoned out by a verbal wind.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think this is fine. It's totally okay. Good read on his opponent at least.
Yeah. Got a US mine planted behind the Casbah there. The coastals are firing from one angle. Got the Pioneers arriving in a flamethrower than the other. Got more Jaegers developing from Ruby. He's at 57 pop cap. Feraji's at 53. He's nearly at 50 fuel again. He could go for another motor pool unit if he wanted to. Maybe a Greyhound.
Yeah, also the Panzerbush is going to get upgraded on the 221. So I like it. Both players, you know, they're kind of like, okay, if he's going to get a Chaffee, I'll get the Panzerbush and take it from there.
Yeah, slow and steady. It is a deciding ace game. There's no safety net anymore. Both players are on their final life in this double elimination event.
I was going to say, oh, we might see demos on the sandbag on the top VP, and I'm like, wait, they're banned. Never mind.
Yeah, they're banned due to lack of
What I would
counters
do.
and bugs, apparently, but
That's what I would do, but, you know.
smoke utilised from the mortar pit, which has been nearly fully restored to health.
I'm surprised this flak gun doesn't have Vet 1. It's got no kills. It's barely done anything, actually. I think the veterancy progression has only been gained from shooting at the mortar pit. It's like 1/10 of the way to Vet 1. That was out very early, so it hasn't really been that effective this game. Double mortar pit. There we go.
Oh my god. Yep, just let's evacuate and nuke them from orbit. That's what Feraji's thinking right now. No need to beat Ruby mano a mano when you've got the...
Ruby's going tier 3, so we're going to see a number warfare.
Having a cook-off in the center. Flamer v Flamer. Flamer wins.
There's also a mine right in front of the pile, actually. If he walks forward, he might lose the pile squad.
Yeah. Just a quick time sync for 12:50, 51.
Yeah.
Okay, Verbalvin pushes up. Jaeger's capped the victory point there. This is going to keep the victory point pressure in Ruby's favor, keeping Feraji off balance. He's at 350 already. He's dropped 150 so far.
Yeah, DDL when you're playing as Axis from the south is a lot stronger. Mainly when you put it on your cutoff. Just if you can just imagine that circle kind of extending on the border of the +16. You can just backpedal between the top and middle VP. But you know, I guess on the fuel, I guess it's safer, right? You know, for a repair station for vehicles, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
But I reckon what's gonna happen is Fergie's army is gonna become a little larger, and he's gonna just be playing the sides. It's gonna be very difficult for Ruby to deal with this. And also with double mortar pits, it's gonna be a little tricky to keep neutralizing the middle VP without taking significant damage.
Oh, nice work from the mortar there, forcing, well, mortars, pits, forcing the Pyos off.
Nearly
Flak.
wiping them, actually.
Oh, Flak's the next target of choice. It's trying to get rid of the sandbag in front of the rifles at the moment. But there's the airburst!
Oh!
Oh
Panzer
my.
push triggers the mine from the shot. Chaffee's in the danger zone right now.
Oh
Do we
my.
have grenades? We don't have grenades?
Oh, but there's a shot from the gods from the
Oh,
M180
no.
gun, saving the day. Chaffee could have finished the job there, and attack ground misses.
Oh!
But the riflemen die? The riflemen? No, they survive. They get behind the flatbed of the truck. The heavy cover saves them. A tale of 2 survivals there.
Yeah, very, very close there, actually. The Panzerbusch missed, the AT gun missed the Panzerbusch 221. Oof.
What a shot from the M180 gun. That was Maximus range.
Yeah, what Fergie could have done, actually, if you notice the health on the 221, it's got 240. So if you ever see the HP go below 200, if you activate AP rounds, you can basically one-tap it, because it gives you 200 damage.
Yeah, sorry.
Very
Could you
strong.
check the mortar kills and also the global KD
Yeah.
for me, please?
Yeah, so global KD is slightly in Fergie's favor. We got 34 kills versus 30. The Vet 1 mortar has 3 kills, while the Vet 2 mortar only has 2 kills.
Okay, but a
So
lot of
they've been
health
doing a
damage.
lot of, health damage, exactly.
Interesting. Fair enough. And the VP's now going to Fergie's favor. There we go. That's a nice turnabout in play. What has Ruby been up to in the interim? Looks like he's got an Nebelwerfer.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
And we're getting ready to fire it.
Thank you for that patch for stopping that bug with Nebelwerfer audio, it seems. Oh, there's the flame damage straight onto the mortar pits. It is quite spread out, though. There's no follow-up. There's no point, in my opinion. There needs to be follow-up.
The mortar pits are actually surprisingly very tanky against Nebelwerfers. You know, Nebelwerfers can kill howitzer emplacements, but they don't kill mortar pits.
Yeah. Chat's commenting on that. Chaffee goes in to try and take out the verbal wind.
Oh.
Do we have any
I think
training
Panzer just
upgrades
popped
for Fergie? Is that man?
Let me take a look. I think we have advanced logistics. No, nothing.
Nothing.
0.
Okay.
But we have tier 4 though.
Yeah. Wow. We know he's a big fan of the bulldozer. He's getting an AT gun first to help him with that build composition, implying that we will see the bulldozer after that.
And Fergie's actually gone airborne. Gonna go for the carpet bomb, excuse me.
Nice. There we go. He's got 100 munitions in the bag, but that doesn't matter because, of course, all he needs is the supply drop, exactly. And he's got enough CPs for the bombing run, the tactical newts, the concrete donkey, whatever you want to call it. It's coming. Oh, there it's clicked. He just clicked it. At least you have forewarning. When you hear the supply drop sound, you're like, oh god. Oh no. I've got to be on my guard for the
You
rest
know
of
what's
the game.
coming. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately here the Nebel, if he keeps focusing these mortars, it's going to be wasting its barrages.
Yeah, that's a misplay. A big misplay from Ruby. He wasn't aware just how little damage the Nebelwerfer does against these mortar pits, and he's wasted a whole unit by not pushing on anything else. There's an AT gun.
And Fergie, he's continuously keeping them fully repaired.
Oh my gosh. Alright then, so the supply drops are in base here. He's got rifles there. He's got a bulldozer coming. He doesn't need to pick up the supply drops yet because he needs a bulldozer ready. We could be on the cusp of a game-ending push sometime soon.
Yeah, once he picks up those... got an artillery officer. You see, the artillery officer should have probably been made earlier to contest with these mortar pits, but now the mortar pit's Vet 3, the other one is Vet 2.
Nice flank from the rifles there, negating the directionality of the cover. Meanwhile, Nebelwerfer's still firing on the mortar pits. Ruby's had an amazing tournament, guys, but I'm not so sure that's the best move I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that you just know from playing the game, you know, the ridiculous HP pool of mortar pits. The only way to really deal with them is to commit to an all-in and destroy them.
Yeah. You got to follow up with Jaeger, Shreks, Panzerbooster, everything you can throw at it. And you can get rid of them, just like you can get rid of the DDL, as proven this today. We had 4 designate defensive line deletions today, which, if you've been watching the tournaments recently, you know how big that is. Here comes the bulldozer. Here it comes. And here come those planes. The USAF is going to finish this game and dash Ruby's hopes of survival, of being in this grand final. They're stuck on the rocks, Demare. They're stuck on the rocks. Oh dear, oh dear. Somehow they survived, though. Somehow they got past the rocks in time. Oh dear, I thought they were going to get stuck there for a moment, but that doesn't matter because here comes the rest of Feraji's army. We've got the Chaffee rolling in to take out the Panzerbuska. Pretends he's a tree, but oh, the Chaffee misses!
2-2-1 reloading.
Oh, got it. Here comes the Shrek, though. Yep.
Wow.
Bulldozer continues to fire. Ruby taps out. His coach throws in the towel. And Ferragy goes through to the grand final against Orange Pest tomorrow. Who could have expected that?
It wasn't finished, but we're not done. Well, now there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence.
Well,
cheat mod.
Here we go, guys. Here are the brackets. They are updated, and we have our grand final. We have the number 1 and the number 2 seed. Didn't quite happen the way we expected. We thought Ferragy had Orange Pest number, but earlier today we saw some grand strategies with Orange Pest pulling out some superlative Deutsche Africa core plays, taking Ferragy by surprise, sending him down to lower bracket hell, and you just saw him re-emerge and resurge into the grand final. So basically, guys, what I'm saying is all of this stuff didn't need to exist, so I'm going to delete it now. There we go. We just needed to have this grand final because there's the number 1 and 2 seed anyway. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of showing what I'm... There we go, that's better. So the brackets are just this now. The whole rest of this event didn't need to exist, so happy days. Happy days. Now we can't have that, of course, but we do have our grand final now. Big shout out to Ruby, though, Demare. What a performance. Getting third place.
Honestly.
$450. That is awesome.
They played very well. I think, there's a lot of people that, kind of didn't really know who he was, and he just came in and, hey, guys.
Wow. It's 3,234 Chinese yuan. That's a lot of money.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah, you need to do the try. It used to be fun when we had Nagano competing and we could convert to rubles. That was good. But this is good as well. This is 7 Chinese yuan to the dollar. Fair enough. And he did really well. Big credit to Ruby. He played super duper well. Of course, don't forget that Ruby and Hulk Smash won all these 2v2 series, and then Ruby turned on Hulk Smash and finally came third place in the tournament. So what a story there. 8th seed as well, Stern Panther informs us. Demare, you were pointing out that Ruby actually was one of the first players to get number 1 on the auto match.
He was. Yep. He was at launch. He was literally the first player to have position 1 with all 4 factions. There was that one guy from Thailand that kept Q dodging with US, so it was between those 2 players at launch. But yeah, he was yeah, like I recognized the name when he came back. Because I played against him like probably 2 months ago. He came back basically in the December patch, and I was like, oh, Ruby's back, and glad to see him actually get third place. So, yeah, I mean that's fair, Tobis, but he was position 1 with all 4 factions, so. And like I didn't know, like I don't know who this guy is, but it turns out he played Code 2 because Tyrell casted a game of him 2 years or 3 years ago. So yeah, he played really well.
We've currently got a 7-map pool for tomorrow. Orange Pest is already asking me what the reduced pool will be that he gets to choose from, because his super pick for tomorrow is that he gets to choose the maps from the choices given. And he also gets to pick who picks Axis first in G1. So I think the way that should work is Ferrigy gets to veto 2 from the 7, and then Orange Pest gets to pick the exact order and the 3 from the 5 remaining that they play on, if that makes any sense to me. So, yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right? So if Ferrigy's available, we could actually decide that now, or we could wait until tomorrow, depending on what the players want to do. Ahmed got Ghana in chat. Here comes Semwa.
Here comes Semwa.
I think that's a fair way to do it, Orange Pest. If we say, like, Ferrigy can reduce the pool from 7 to 5, but from that 5, you get to choose the exact 3 that we play on. Ferrigy wants to do Semwa as well. That's exciting. Let's do it live in chat, guys. If you want to veto ahead, that's fun, because we'll do the faction picks tomorrow. Yeah, let's do it right now. Let's go. Come on. You can see them in chat there, guys, underneath. Do it. Do it. Ferrigy, what 2 do you want to remove? I'll remind you of the choices. Yeah, you just veto 2 from the 7, giving 5 for Orange Pest to pick on. Then he picks the exact order for tomorrow. So that's G1, G2, G3, G4, and the Ace Game map. I think that's a really fair way to do super bracket picks, the upper bracket pick. And then he also gets to decide the coin toss of faction selection, who picks first, basically. But do that tomorrow in the afternoon, just before you play, to save something for the excitement of then. To give Orange Pest the power over Ferrigy to Mare. He gets to have a full, 18 hours before he tells him who picks first. It's probably going to be Ferrigy. Ooh! Kasserine Pass removed. Let's go.
I think that's understandable.
Oh, GB Pirate in pain. We did see your map earlier today, GB. Don't worry. 1 game this tournament was played on it. It's not Momo, GB. It's the voice of Demare. Go on, Ferrigy. What's the next one, dude? Give him a sec. He's deliberating. It's exciting times, though, isn't it? It's exciting times. He's not... Orange Pest, always with the mind games. Have you noticed that everything is a mind game from Orange Pest? So,
indeed.
Probably analyses the way his mum prepares the toast in the morning.
Alright.
Orange Pest, always the fighting talk at all times. He knows he can't win on Kasserine Pass. Come on, Ferrigy, it's not that hard. You've got 6 to choose from, bro. Get rid of one of them. Let's go. Semwa, Feynman, Road to Tunis, Twin Beaches, Pacino, or Crossroads?
Chino? Damn, that would be interesting to see.
Yeah, it would be, to be fair. It's leaving Orange Pest with some interesting picks, though, to be fair. It really is. It's going to be a powerful, powerful pick from Mr. Pest. But I think it's fair enough that we removed 2 from the 7 from Ferrigy. Twin! He's got rid of Twin Beaches! The original Orange Pest mega map of the 3 bio strat. Orange Pest, you've got your 5 to choose from now. You've got Semwa, Feynman, Road to Tunis, Pacino, or Crossroads. Okay. Yeah, copy and paste doesn't work like that. My bad. But, yeah. Wowza.
Wow, Twin Beaches. I'm actually surprised.
Maybe he just thinks it's Orange Pest map. Orange Pest is very good on that map, to be fair.
I mean, that's a good map for US. It's a very strong map for US.
But you've got to admit, Orange Pest is, like, especially good. Ooh, Crossroads to start us off tomorrow. Oh, my.
Okay.
Okay. G1, G2 Crossroads. Oh, we're going to start off with an hour-long game or two. Let's go. I wish I'd vetoed to Crossroads. No offense, I'm just sick of the hour-long games. G3, G4 Pacino. An ace game is 7 more. Oh, God.
What the fuck?
What are you doing? It is his super pick. It is his pick. That's what we'll do. Alright, thanks for picking, guys. He's cooking. He's cooking. He's mental. Can't change it either as well, no Orange Pest. That's what we're doing tomorrow now.
We can't change it. 300 people have seen it, so...
Yep. Them's the rules. Oh, Senwar Church would have been so good. I think Orange Pest, he kind of backtracked on his threat of making us play on. Right. Tightrope says song, song, song. Does that mean you're going to sing us a song, Tightrope? Anyway, he's wonderful. Oh, the extra verses. Yeah, okay. I mean, you've all been here with me today for a long time. So, Demar, I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Do you want me to raid you after, or are you finished for the day?
No, I'm actually going to go to the gym, so that's it for me.
Thank you for casting, mate. You've done a really good job. Go
It's
check
a
out
pleasure.
Demar TV on Twitch. Really good stuff. Yeah, that was awesome, guys. Now, thanks, Demar. Bye-bye, mate.
Take care.
Right. Okay, Tightrope's requested it. This is a very tired AE trying to play guitar, so it's probably going to go terribly, terribly badly, but we'll give it a go regardless. To finish off the day, and then we'll come back tomorrow. We've got extra verses that we crafted in chat earlier today for the Resurgence song. Yes, this is esports. Yes, Relic are paying for this event, and we are now ruining everything. Oh, where did I save the lyrics? Oh, here. My mind's absolutely screwed up, but we'll go for it anyway. It wasn't finished, but we're not done. Ready now, there's a war to be won. We never died, not even once. Welcome to the Resurgence. Welcome to the final dance. We're done sitting on the fence. Now here's my 2 cents. We're gonna need some resurgence. Broke a plectrum at the end there. I've never broken a plectrum before. We broke the plectrum. I don't know what that means, chat. We broke the plectrum. There we go. Alright then, guys. That's it for today. See you tomorrow, 2 PM GMT, for a 600 victory point. Best of 5 final between the number 1 and number 2 seed. Let's freaking go. Cheers and goodbye.